5. So yeah, why not? I just transfer that to someone else. Next question.
I'm going to pass here first, and I will pass to you later. Next, the other part.
Hi there. For a company, an enterprise system is one of the most biggest thing they're developing. Enterprise systems, is it like something for
ERP, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like, it's a big project, like which goes on for years, like 1 or 2 years. How do they make sure, like things that taking into consideration are good enough for next 2 years? Because the business is very dynamic in nature.
Exactly.
It keeps on changing every 2 years. How do you make sure like what is taken into consideration is good enough for next 2 years, and you don't end up messing up what you have right now?
Yes. So the key issues is the uncertainty whether something we've done today will generate benefit in 2 years' term. So one solution that the PMI suggested is to break the long project into phases. So in every phase, you will end up with a review, a performance review. Because as you know, the project team could be changed. Say today, 11 members, but in next year it will be 20 members. So the scope, the budget, the target outcome could be reviewed by phase. So my suggestion is we always try to split long project into 3 smaller phases. And the best is for each of the phase will have its own project manager. Yeah, and then on top of those project managers, you have one person called the program manager. And your question is really, let's see, the Olympic Games project, where the preparations could last for like 4 years to build a stadium, the centers for competition. Yes. Yes.
I just wonder how, what kind of criteria the project funder could use to decide whether the idea could be capitalized or anything?
Yeah, so that is all belong to the business case. How effective is the message could be delivered to the project funder through the business case. The business case have to outline the research that have been done similarly in the industry, and also the very convincing proposal on very detailed investment and timeline and output, so that the project funder will make decision that whether I should approve this investment or should I withdraw. Yeah. So the criteria is normally, first, is it still under my budget? Do the government can fund me 1 million next year? Second, is it something we are capable to do? Is it something that Taylor is capable to do, or we have to employ a new expert come on board to help us with that? And the third thing is, of course, how long will it take me to realize the outcome that you promise? Yes, the outcome that you promise. But with the help of artificial intelligence, that I said could take a month or 2 nowadays to realize the benefits. The 3 criteria, yes.
Is there other questions? Yes. Maybe the last one. I'm not really taking me help. Okay. Is it working? Anyway. So I know a couple of people who have just started out after they've finished accounting and they've done general work and then they've gone into auditing tracks, and they've said that project management is involved in auditing. Do you know much about that?
Yes, not the auditing, but for the project management, it's always have the sort of like the criteria. So because I said an auditing project always have the start date and the end date. This can't last forever, so that is the nature of the project, first. Second, you always have a budget involved when the company implementing an auditing project. So that's the second. And the third is you always have an objective to meet after you've done your final audit report. Then the auditor will put a final opinions into that report. So that could be treated as a output physical report reflecting the health, financial health of the association. So those criteria are all met in terms of project management definition of what it meant to be a project. But then the question for the auditor is, what are you going to realize the outcome? How are you going to realize it? Are you going to improve financial health of the organization? Or what are the results of that auditor report going to be used in the future?
I actually have one question about project management. I started to learn something about project management since last year because one of my friends used to be a project manager, and he mentioned that if you have a project, normally you will have a lot of phases.
Yes.
And those phases normally have to be finished based on time. What if there is during one phase you fail to finish it? Maybe because of some risk, such as water issues, so you can't continue doing the project. How do you deal with that?
Yes. Okay. Yes. So in terms of project implementation phase, there's two ways of calculating the timeline. Either you work upward and work backward. Do you have a deadline for that? Normally, large projects does not have a deadline. We would know when we finish, so we'll calculate from phase 1, phase 2, all the way to phase X. When we think that we're going to finish, but we always allow 10% of buffer time. Every project has to have a buffer time to act as a backup solution, just in case that phase 1 was late delivery for say 5 days, then we're still in our safety zone. Yeah, then it doesn't affect the next phase. The second way of calculating timeline is we go backward. So we have a timeline, a deadline. Say, my auditing project, I need to finish it. I need the report to be in place. So I have to inform my board of directors by the 1 month after end of financial year. So by the late July, I must have something from you or your auditor. Then we work backward. Yes, so after your AGM, how many days I need to be in your office, collect all the data, analyze it, so that I meet that deadline. So 2 ways, but like I said, always allow 10% plus minus 10%, same to budget for every project that we involve, regardless of our size. Yeah.
So no more questions? That's probably the end of the session.
We enjoyed the quiz, and like I said, I'll get back soon on the training portal. What are the information available for the project management side of the training, and I will keep you guys updated on that. Yeah, thanks a lot, guys.
Before lunch, I think I would like to take photo of this event. So if everyone can come around the room so we can take the photo. And after the photo we can start lunch. So you guys have motivation to finish photo session. Okay, so can anyone come from near where Harry is so we can take photos? Yeah, just there. As many as possible.
Squeeze. Get in there, get warm. Closer, warm up. Get everyone? Yes, you can do a little panorama.
You are not in the camera.
That's okay, I'll put myself in later.
Oh, Henry, I think I can't see that.
That's okay. Hopefully it's good. You can do a small panorama, you know that?
Oh, I know.
long tentative convocation after long tentative Monday.
아니 왜이래 앵글 비니가 지금 하는 거야 앵글 비니가 빌려지 아니 서울시인데
Portion is one year to do it and very
아니 인턴십에서 해주는 거
Unless you want to run all the time, it's normal.
아니 아니 왜 하는
Well, you are question actually
아니 앵글 비니가 빌리는 거 아니 온라인 배우고 싶어요 스토리 뮤직 테크닉을 나왔어 그래라 피지컬이 가지고 companies basically internship offer baby to That's a great shot.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, that's enough. Stop playing the ball. So this one. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll just do it. Okay, just right now. What will I do? Can we do the second round? Ah, yeah, maybe some people sit down and hold. More? Anyone more to do? Let's move to left. We'll talk later the story. Just keep going up. Now.
I think the bottleneck is I think within this stage, it's very hard to much hard for me to find myself here. Because some of them integration with the government state, which the
What are yours?
use the fire.
Text, yeah. Yep. So you before?
I saw the Facebook from this road.
Yep. Yeah, they only consider actions of course. They don't really want most of the time, Make sure that addressing the that's why every project manager yeah, I'm really interested. Yeah, especially like things I don't know. Yeah, it's not that something you want to learn from class. It has to be somewhere that I can
I recommend that sheet.
Okay, you have more. Yeah, thank David, good to see you.
Trying to find a parking space.
Is it?
Parking there. Four of you. Multi-story one. Yeah, I think it is. Now, what if how we set up that? I mean for me. I don't care about anything
You can move around. You can't go in total speed.
No.
So it's up to you.
So I can, I don't need one, but
No, you don't.
you're recording.
And also you can use microphone. All the sound. The best way.
思琪，你来充电器了吗？
This new learning is speaking the native generally I was trying to questions not something mom instructions speaking to
读的是嘎，因为这个读的是嘎，这个词我记得，而且这有个思节，这是卡斯的卡斯。你刚说的这个 actually right market 但是我觉得这是啊，这个我认识啊，这个啊，这个我认识。我等一下说，然后说完再说。然后我就说，这个字我记得，这边我就花了一下。
просто лечится в этой этим Просто може е концентрация, а тебе тичиндо, если концентрация, я себя хочу
You're a meteorologist. Well, restriction the
Every month I use application on the round So For 70 hours. 70 hours. 많이 changes regime 되면은 완전 행복해요.
Nominative, nominative, 0.5 years of memory.
Mehmet Yılmaz'a result
Last year, 2016, last year, 2017, Starbucks company sponsored their promotion. Company minimum annual and the company has the existing staff number no less than 5%. The condition is unacceptable sponsorship. I'm pretty sure that our distance is a bit. Well, you can live here. I actually applied for data accounts.
Hi everyone, we're going to start the afternoon session. But before that, Matt from CBA wants to ask you to ask everyone.
Thank you very much, Suzuki. As Suzuki just said, I'm Matthew. I'm the General Manager of CPA Australia here in the ACT, so I would like to welcome you all to our office and also express my thanks to Harry and the team for putting on what is a fantastic event. We're very proud to be able to partner with Harry and Tailored Accounts to deliver Accountant Change, which is a fantastic event, and now actually going international. Harry's been and worked with our Vietnam office to actually help deliver a similar program over there. So Harry is always someone with very big aspirations and is going global. I also wanted to take a moment to thank Harry. I'm not sure if it's already been said to the group, but Harry very recently won the Executive of the Year at the Australian Accounting Awards. That is a very big deal, so congratulations. And I'm sure Harry would be very quick to thank the fantastic team that he's got underneath him, which are all the people that have put this together today. I would also, one of the things I always do at the start of any presentation is also acknowledge the traditional owners of the land in which we meet today, the Ngunnawal people. Pay my respects to elders past and present. My piece today is very, very short. It's mainly just to thank Harry for being such a fantastic partner to us, but also to tell you very briefly a bit about CPA and who we are and what we do. So I'm assuming a lot of you know CPA, the name, and know a little bit about us. Has anyone here not heard? Actually, no. Who's heard of CPA Australia? Okay, we've got a few heads. So we're essentially Australia's largest professional body and Australia's largest accounting body and one of the largest accounting bodies in the world. But we're well known in Australia, but where we're also very well known is actually overseas. We've got about 160,000 members. But of those, actually 50,000 live and work overseas in North America, where we've got a fantastic mutual recognition agreement with the American Institute of CPAs, and we've got offices right throughout the Asian region, so places like Vietnam, we've got a number of offices in China and the Philippines, Malaysia, and all sorts of places, and Singapore. We've had offices overseas for over 60 years. But we're actually an organisation that has accounting at its heart, but really what we like to promote within our membership is people who develop a fantastic broad skill set and use accounting as a base as a career that's going to take them anywhere. And when we look at our membership, and over 25,000 of our members actually work in C-level positions, so CFO, CEO type positions, but they're well outside the realms of accounting. But what's helped them get there is actually that fantastic set of core skills that you develop through a postgraduate program like the CPA program. So even if you're not an accounting student, it's something that I'd really strongly encourage to consider to actually develop a broader skill set, and a skill set that will actually help you irrespective of what career you want to choose. The skill set that you learn through the accounting programs, and obviously I'm speaking very strongly the CPA program, those skills that you learn through that program can actually help you irrespective of where your career wants to go. So I'll sum up now to, again, thank Harry for his contribution to the accounting industry here in Canberra and more broadly, and thank you for being a fantastic partner. And I'll hand back to Suzuki to introduce what I know will be a fantastic, very good next session and next speaker. So thank you all.
So we're going to start the third session. You can see the title, so you think the leader. Who says so? David Hawking, he worked in the special industry as executive as well, so he's leader. And every professional jobs require leadership. Not only accounting, but obviously accounting need leadership as well. So David Hawking is going to talk about leadership. So please welcome David.
Well, thank you very much. I have decided today that I'm not going to do a presentation. like you used to. I'm not going to talk at you and tell you what I know. Instead, he's a Greek philosopher born in 470 BC, and he had a nasty habit. When he met people, instead of talking at them and lecturing to them, he asked questions. I'm going to ask a lot of questions about leadership today. A lot. And there's going to be some provocative slides going up, maybe. And I want you to be objective. I want you to use your brain. It's not like the usual accounting stuff that you do. 1 and 1 is 2. This is going to require some real thinking. Outside the square, I want you to concentrate on the truth and the reality, not emotion. Okay? Now, when I ask questions, I don't want an answer. Okay? It would take too long and we just wouldn't get through it. So I've actually been, as Harry would tell you, I've got a really, really bad habit of talking too long. So I've got notes, which I hate, but I will use them to keep me on target. Okay, first things first. We've got something. Okay, this is essentially the structure I'm going to use. See, we don't need to know that. What we need to know is there are 2 words that come into play here. One is leader, and the other word is leadership. I often find they're almost interchangeable, when in reality they're not. And we'll be showing you that. A leader is a very generic label. So if you're a CEO or the captain of a team or whatever it is, you can be called a leader. It's sort of meaningless, really. It's just an additional word to make a high-up person feel good about themselves. Okay, so that's what leader is. Leadership, on the other hand, theoretically is something you've earned. You earned by showing people what a great person you are and what great ideas you have. But as I've underlined the word others up there, if I said I'm a great leader, that's my opinion. You have to decide who is the leader you want to follow and who is the leader you want to be. So it's completely different than a leader. We can have leaders who don't necessarily have leadership qualities. Okay, so what does a leader look like? Everybody knows this man. This is the Donald. Okay? Here's some questions. Is he a leader? Yes, he is. By virtue of who he is, President of the United States, he is a leader. Okay? As I said, put away your prejudices and think of this purely as factual. He's a leader, like it or not. And in fact, if we ask the other side of the question, do other people think he's worth following? Well, yeah, rule of numbers, 50% plus 1 thought so. He's President of the United States. So somebody must have thought he's okay. So what are we saying? That everybody who is on his team, and in this case the whole of the United States, or at least the voting population, which isn't always a lot, many of them don't bother to vote, are we saying that a leader is only a leader and only has leadership qualities if everybody in the team thinks so? So there's something to think about. Oops, why haven't we got movement? There we go. This man, everybody knows who Nelson Mandela is. Okay, he was leader of South Africa, he's passed away. Was he a leader? Did he have leadership qualities? Yeah? Do you know what he was before he went to Robben Island, the prison? He was a terrorist. Wow. So what's my question? My question is, now from a personal point of view, I think he was the greatest man ever. I've got reasons for thinking that, but they're my personal reasons. He came out of a prison after many, many years where he was badly treated. And he forgave everyone. And he said, let's move forward. So to me that was pretty good, but obviously I've said, well, we can forgive him for being a terrorist. Is that fair? Is that reasonable? Think about that. I think we're going to have to use that to change the next one. Oh boy. People watching other than here, that's Malcolm Turnbull, our illustrious leader. Does he have leadership qualities? I had dealings with him personally when I was a lobbyist. I have to say no. Now, on the same criteria, it's really interesting. Trump, elected by the people. Mandela, elected by the people. Turnbull, all our prime ministers not elected by the people. People in this country often get really, really, really upset when we have had a sacking our prime ministers. When we get bored of them, we get rid of them. 1 year on. So we don't actually elect them. We elect a party, and the party elects that person. So it's a selection process that we really have no say in. But he's still a leader. He's still a leader. Now, have you taken everything away from me, Harry?
Okay, yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay. The next one. For anybody who is shocked, easily leave the room. Okay. Everybody knows that person. Question. Was he a leader? Absolutely. Absolutely, he was a leader. He had, at the beginning, some pretty good leadership qualities. See if he fits my idea of leadership, political leadership. He was able to empathise with the people, knowing what's important to them. Now, for the history of World War II, we don't want to go into it, but after World War I, they took away the state land, they took away the coal and the manufacturing capability. So Germany was pretty bad by the time just before World War II came along. And this guy came along and he said, I know what you're going through. I know. And I know what the problem is. He was able to identify the problem, articulate it in a way that everybody said, yes, he does understand, and he was able to convey a positive message to them about, I can fix it. I can fix it. He was able to set out a plan to achieve those goals. And his message to everybody was, trust me. Trust me. And one of the other things he was really, really good at, if you've ever listened, I don't understand a word he says because I don't speak German, but if you're watching, he was a brilliant public speaker. Really, really good. He did it off the cuff. He was great. And he was able to get results. So clearly, he had leadership qualities. So where did everybody get it wrong? Would you have got it wrong? I think so. Because at the time, he didn't say, yeah, we're going to go out and we're going to manufacture war machines. He just said we're going to manufacture things, you're going to have jobs. And people accepted that. Where they made a mistake, at least in my view, is they didn't continue to ask a question. Do we want to continue to follow this guy? And as time progresses, you've got to ask that question. Because things change. So, we'll get off. Well, get up, because we don't want to... How many it's not working again? Doesn't want to work. You're frozen it, Harry.
Oh my god.
Okay. That's the list I gave to you. All right. So, leadership is about demonstrating your vision to others so that they want to follow you. But clearly, it's an ill-defined concept and it's subjective. What does that mean? That's what I said right back in the beginning, is that leadership is something that you decide. I'm here lecturing you on leadership. So one presumes I must be, somebody's presumed I'm a leader. Self-accreditation. So when I came up with while I was doing this, I said, I think I'm a good leader. I know I'm a good leader. Who said so? I did. And when you ask me what makes you a good leader, I can rattle off half a dozen different reasons why I'm a good leader. And I'll tell you, those are the things that a good leader needs to have. But is that true? Is it true? Or have I just self-accredited myself? Which is what all really clever people do. They tell you, I'm really good. They're just self-accrediting themselves. They're here we go again. Okay. Can someone be a leader without being anointed or selected? Football team? Coach invariably selects the top athlete. Somebody thinks will be a leader. Is that necessarily true? Take this little example. We have an engineering firm. The bosses want to have a leader of that team. So they go out and they grab the best engineer and they say, okay, we want you to be the manager. We want you to lead all these other engineers. Does that sound reasonable? What have you done? You've removed the best engineer and you've made him a manager. 2 errors. One is, why would you remove the best person as an engineer and then have substandard people below? That's not really smart. Second thing is, you've made an assumption that the best is also the best leader or manager. And that isn't necessarily so. I was the CEO of an organisation doing stuff in mapping and remote sensing and GPS and all that sort of stuff. I had no qualifications in that. None. You know what my qualification was? Somebody asked me, what did I do? What was my job? They said, I'm a storyteller. I'm a storyteller. That was true. Because I thought my industry was really cool. As most of you probably do when you pick your phone up and you start getting maps. Well, that's pretty cool stuff. And you can track things, you do all sorts of stuff. Well, if you're speaking to a politician, this might surprise you. They're not real bright, right? So, they don't know the technical stuff. So you don't need a technician. You need somebody who's a good storyteller. Somebody who can turn all this complicated stuff into something really interesting. And that was my job. Now, is leadership circumstance dependent? Okay. If I'm a good leader of a group of people in a sports team, if I go to another sports team, does it guarantee that I'm going to be a good leader? No. It depends on the team. Depends on whether the team will like my style. So there's a lot of variables. So it's dependent on the circumstances around me. Are there common traits in leaders? Now, I thought a long and hard about that. And again, it always came back to the same thing. Who says they're common? I've read many a book on leadership. They say, oh, the common traits of a leader are this, that, and the other. Again, I go back to the one before. It's circumstance dependent. Think about it. Ask yourself those questions. Don't let them slide by. Yeah, we're back to having trouble again. Oh, we lost it all. Okay. How are we going? We're not. So we've so far worked out that leadership is not clearly defined, and it's circumstance dependent. Now, what else is leadership? It's working again? Okay, work to the next one. Okay. All right. I said I wouldn't tell you. See, I lied. I told you I wouldn't tell you what makes a good leader. And I got a little trick here. There's 10. Have a look at them. I think I have those qualities. I think. Not you. I think. Number 2. I am a lousy listener. Always have been. Now I've convinced myself I've got an excuse. The way my brain works when I'm talking to somebody and they talk back to me, I take what they're saying and I think a couple of steps ahead. And I know I'm going to lose it if they keep talking, so I interrupt. Bad habit. Never got over it. So I'm not perfect. But what makes me a good leader? I know what my failing is. I know my strengths and I know my weaknesses. So we can get rid of that one. And I'm going to add an 11th. Now, whoops. Now, let's get to the next one. It worked. Okay. So if we take off one, the fact that I can't listen, and we put in this one. This one's really good. Does anybody know where that quote comes from? It's a very, very famous poem that clearly young people don't know anything about. It's a poem by a guy by the name of Rudyard Kipling. And it's called, very big name, If. If. It's the if at the beginning. What that basically means is that if you're going to be a leader, you have to be able to deal with failure just as much as you have to be able to deal with success. He calls them imposters. Okay? So that's a pretty important statement. So I've got now a number 1, be a good listener, be a doer. And we get back to Donald Trump. All the terrible things we know about Donald Trump. Guess what? He's actually doing many of the things that he said he'd do. That's right. He is. Whether you like him or not, he's doing it. Does Malcolm Turnbull? No, he changes from day to day. Many politicians will change from day to day. Hitler did what he said. Turnbull. I'm not suggesting that Trump is going to be like Hitler, so don't panic. Okay? All right. Excite people. I like to think that when I used to speak to politicians and bureaucrats and other people about my old industry, I used to think, my big focus is to get a submission to the New South Wales government on a very interesting subject, planning. And I had a look at who I was writing to, which a lot of lobbyists don't bother to do. I actually found out. There were 2 experts in planning, both former judges in the Land and Environment Court. So why would I tell them anything technical? Why would I tell them anything they already know? So I started to talk about some really exciting things, and I used emotive language. And I described those sorts of things, and I called it the land wars. So I got their attention. And do you know the results of that paper were better than I could have ever dreamed. They almost entirely took everything I said and actually went further. Now my board, when I showed them what I wrote, they laughed. They said, "You're mad, why would you do that? These are professional people." I'm a leader. I took an initiative. I said, what